Honestly, the very first day this happened, um, we knew that this was going to be a very significant event for the city. We recognized it almost immediately. And, we dedicated every resource that we had the very first day to make sure that were trying to corral this thing as fast as we could. The main thing that it did was impacted the way we communicated with the media and also with the public. We wanted to make sure that you guys were receiving the information that you need to keep the public informed, because everyone was concerned and no one wanted to see uh, the outcome that we had. We all remained hopeful that she would be just fine. It takes all of us to work together to make sure that these things don't happen again, and decrease the the moments of opportunity. What they did was they had this um, action they wanted to do, but they would not have been able to do it if just that one moment in time of opportunity wasn't there. And so what we've got to do is to close in on that moment in time and opportunity to do everything we can to prevent it from happening again. Honestly, we all remained hopeful until the very last day. We were, just doing everything that we possibly could to try to appeal to the person or persons at the time who was responsible. We really wanted her to come back home safely, and we really wanted to give them an opportunity to, if she was there, if she's alive, if she was fine, to let us know, and let's facilitate a safe passage for her to be returned back to her family and to the community. But unfortunately, um, that didn't happen. We kind of had the inclination early on. We had, in working with the FBI, Johnny Sharp and his team, uh, we knew that early on that this was her, and that we were going to have to reveal this news to everyone. And so it was just a matter of time to whereas we um, settled on a message to step up and deliver the difficult news to family first, and then to the public, of the tragic outcome of this horrific event. I think everyone was on an emotional roller coaster with this thing, and with hopes, prayers, uh, and just following it. As we had officers who worked probably a good 200 or more hours in overtime, some who wouldn't go home, who just wanted a positive outcome on that day. And it was very difficult to just step up and have to deliver the very bad news. In many of the instances such as this, it's always difficult to deliver that very bad news to family, even just in your regular case, to whereas there is a loss. But in this instance, we didn't know, and so we wanted to maintain hope. We wanted to deliver her home safely, and so just to pass on that news just is just heartbreaking, to be honest with you. I think it changed the department for the better. I think this incident, combined with the loss of Sergeant Latasha Carter, changed a lot of what we do, changed how we police the city. I don't know if you remember, I required every officer to go through training every other month to make sure that we were updating all training, perishable skills, making sure that we were all on the same page as it relates to handling the business of the city. Coming up soon, within the next couple of weeks, we'll open our real-time crime center. With that, we included many of the things and gaps that we saw in our systems and law enforcement. We've upgraded our body-worn cameras for remote access. We also included license plate reader technology, cameras, just a number of things that we've done to upgrade this department and upgrade us on a technological level so that we can respond more swiftly to this type of event. We'll have an instant command post right here in the police headquarters building so that we can move very quickly to start assessing the situation, assessing where we are, looking at the various avenues, downloading video, and also providing updates to officers in real time. This is definitely there in the top of everything in terms of the desire of an entire department, the desire of the city, the state, and even our federal partners to work with us to bring this thing to an end and try to bring her home safely. I think everyone was emotionally invested in this particular case. The thing that I would say is it's very unfortunate that tragedies of this nature happen, especially to someone so young who never had a chance at life. But I would say to the citizens of this city that from that moment, we have definitely assessed where we were and try to close every law enforcement gap to make sure that we're able to meet the needs of the city and also to improve the services that we provide to every citizen. And the last thing I'd say, even to the Cupcake family, to her family, that our prayers are still with you, and we still mourn her loss with you. I thank you guys also for the professionalism that was shown to the family, and working with us to get the information out that's needed, and working with us to try to ascertain whatever leads we can. And so that's definitely appreciated.